Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Snackbox. Hope you all are having a great start to the week, guys. We have some new events. Right now, as you can see, the summoning portal is glowing. We have this summoning pool right here that you can see with the headline champion Predator, which is also available through the champion pass. And if you ask me, if you really want this champion, you should just get the champion pass because it's much cheaper than if you would buy these large crystal packs, for example, which is the best value that you can get for prism crystals. And the chances are relatively low that you pull the headline champion. Now, obviously, you can also get lucky on this free prism summon that you can get from the Gear Ascension tournament. Right here, 12,100 points is what you need to get this free prism summon. And that can happen, right? It happened to me when He-Man was released, right? We had the He-Man Champion Pass. And I actually bought the He-Man Pass, right? Pretty much straight away, even though it wasn't really a good idea to buy it straight away, because you always have a couple of weeks to get this champion pass, right? For example, the Predator pass will still be around for another 11 weeks, right? So you have plenty of time to decide if you want to buy this champion pass or not. Obviously, if you want to use him straight away, it's completely up to you. I don't tell you what to do. Some people bought it straight away, but I learned a lesson from the He-Man pass, and I bought the champion pass straight away. I got the free prism summon, and I pulled He-Man when he was the headline champion. So now I got two He-Mans, and the problem with that is that I can't really use them. I mean, I can use one, but two don't really matter. Here you can see I have one He-Man build, which I use pretty often in live arena, and then I have another one which is just sitting in the world, and I can't empower the other one. The one that I use with the dupe one. They said that they may be gonna change that in the future, right? For time limited champions, that you can empower them with a copy of them. But so far, that is not the case. You cannot empower any of the time limited champions with themselves. As you can see right here, Rhonda is empowered by Cillian, Xena is empowered by Elder Skarg, and so on. The Monster Hunter champions are empowered by somebody else, same as the Ninja Turtles, right? So hopefully that's gonna change soon, and they said they're gonna change it, but when will this happen, we don't know. Now, if you are not interested in Predator, maybe you already bought the pass, you can also get his empowerment champion right here, which is Python, or other good champions in here, like Wixwell. I think this pool is pretty good overall. Like, we have Wixwell, which is, part of one of the strongest Hydra comps there are. If you have a Titus, you want to have a Wixwell as well. It makes it so much easier. Then we have Prava, a pretty good reviver for Chimera. We have this new reviver that got released recently, and she's also pretty good. Very good revive, an AoE revive. Has kind of a Ugo skill right here, but with the difference that she's removing buffs as well. So yeah, pretty interesting. Also good for Chimera, good for Hydra as well. Very, very solid reviver. Will definitely help you anywhere in the game. Same as this guy. And he has a damage multiplying passive, so also pretty good for Hydra and just in general for general content. And yeah, but not only the legendaries, we also have Laiti in here, we have Geomancer, Husk, Neldor, Zargala, lots of good epics in this pool. I would even say a lot more good epics than bad ones. But yeah, would I, break the bank for this summoning pool? Probably not, because, the headline champion here is most likely the most interesting part because he's time limited, and at the same time, he's available through this champion pass, right? For just 40 or 60 bucks, depending on, how fast you want to get him. But to be honest, you don't really have to buy the extra levels. Those challenges, it's just like use 100 energy, spend 50,000 silver, and log in. So everybody can do that. And as you can see, I already completed it, I'm way over the max, and everybody should be that has been playing when the Predator Champion Pass got released. But as I was saying, $40 for the Predator is definitely a lot cheaper than if you would try to get him from this Prism Pool, unless you get super lucky on the first Prism Shard. So as I said, maybe wait until you get the free Prism Summon from the Skier Ascension tournament and then see if you pull him. If you pull him, you don't really need to buy another Predator, even though he might be able to empower himself with a copy of him. And yeah, that's exactly what I'm going to do. So I'm going to wait and see if I can get the Predator without buying the Champion Pass, with just, doing things that I need or want to do anyway. So basically, as you can see, I also have another Prism Summon saved up from a previous event. Yeah, I'm going to get the free Prism Summon and then see if I can get the Predator, if I can pull him out of there, out of this free Prism Summon, or the one that I have saved up. Then I will definitely not buy the Champion Pass, basically. So that is my plan. And yeah. Also, there will be another event from tomorrow, which is the Soul Chase Tournament, as you can see here. Here you will get points depending on what rarity and rank you pull, not the soul stones that you open. And this is quite good if you open like 10, 20 mortal soul stones and then end up pulling a high rank soul or a high rarity soul. And that way you can get some pretty good rewards with a few mortal soul stones. But in general, it's pretty bad to pull outside of boosted events. We won't have a 2x on anything during the Soul Chase tournament. And usually we also don't have anything simultaneously going on, right? So yeah, it might not be the best idea to pull soul stones here for the Soul Chase tournament, unless you're a spender and you want to open some Eternal Soul Stones. I guess that is the best thing you could do, theoretically. Because on the Eternal Soul Stones, you have a chance for 5 and 6-star souls only. So if you happen to pull a 6-star mythical or legendary soul, you will get a lot of points for these Soul Chase tournaments. But then again, the chances aren't really that high, right? Most of the time you will get an epic soul, even on a 2x for Eternal Soul Stones, when it's 50-50 for, a 5 or a 6-star soul. The rarity chances are still the same. So most of the time you will get an epic soul, which is pretty damn frustrating sometimes. Maybe you saw my last Eternal Soulstone video where I opened like 15 or something, and I got like 1 6-star legendary soul. I think that was about it. No mythical soul, and plenty of epics basically. So yeah, one thing that I forgot to mention about this Prism Pool, also keep in mind that we will have another fusion coming up, most likely this week. Last fusion ended last week, and most of the time it's the following week where we get the next fusion. So yeah, keep that in mind, because this event ends in 4 days and 18 hours. That means on Saturday, so you can theoretically get points for the upcoming fusion. If this upcoming Champ Chase tournament on the weekend, it will definitely be a Champ Chase tournament. If it is part of the fusion, which is a very high chance, then you can get also points straight away with your Prism summons. That's just something I wanted to mention. And yeah, the next fusion is probably going to be a big one. At least I'm anticipating it, because it's, the Christmas fusion. And most of the time, the Christmas fusions were pretty good. Last time it was Lady Noel, as far as I remember. And I think this time it's going to be another great one. So yeah, guys, that's been pretty much it for this video. Let me know in the comments below if you are going for this Prism Pool, if you bought the Predator already, or if you plan on doing so. With that being said, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you enjoyed, please hit the like button. It really goes a long way. Also, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more raid content. The YouTube algorithm's going to suggest you a video that you might like right here, and see you in the next one.